LaForest on the sideline.
Here we go.
The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the Clippers. So Boston wins the tip. Up top, Doncic. Can't cash in from the high post. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
6 on the shot clock. Durant for 3. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Boston Celtics. No good on the shot. On offense, here are the Rockets. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForest has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Here's what Boston's head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Now, here's Thompson. Adebayo the screen. That's the Demon. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Allen with it. He's picked up by KD. From outside the arc. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the free throw, no good. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Allen's shot is off. Rockets leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Demon. No scoring in this one.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Rockets making a switch here. Celtics trail by 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Demon. For three. Rebounded by Allen. Here's the Celtics with the ball. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now Allen, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Ring shot on the way. KD's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Fires for three. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Demon. Back to Durant. Vanderbilt with the steal. The drive by Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 6.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Allen outside. After Demon. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Doncic. Celtics trail by 4. To the left side wing. And that's out of bounds. Boston will return possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Traore. At the elbow, Doncic. Boston needs to get off a shot. And Ayton. Throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Outside, Pierce. Pulls it up. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Rockets leading. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Amin Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys?
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not even.
Pass to Mitchell. Ayton in the corner. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Thompson. Moving it up. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Back to Ware. Clock at 6. The drive by Thompson. And the rejection by Ayton. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And Ayton throws it down.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
Ware. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Celtics making a switch here. Boston trailing. And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Pass to Allen. Lets the three fly. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And the Celtics with possession here. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Now Aldama. Here's down low. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's Thompson off the drive.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The kick out to Pierce. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Mitchell outside. Stolen by Allen. Takes it inside. And it's Allen slamming it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Down low. Here's Ware. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Celtics trailed by 8. .121 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hamilton. Shot clock at 5. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside Durant. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Here's Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside Durant. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. KD's got 5 points now this quarter.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Here's Pierce. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Takes a shot at the elbow. And so it's Houston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Demon. Outside for KD. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trailed by 9. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
That's the Demon. Eason gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Doncic steps on the gas. And Doncic throws it down.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
KD on the wing. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the Rockets making a change here. Celtics trailed by 13. Here's Sorey. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
A dynamic 2-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Pierce. For the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Rockets leading by 11. Thompson in the corner. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, Kevin.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 11. Here's Sorey. Tries again. Pass to Aldama. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. A 3-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Demon. Drives to the hoop. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. .149 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Traore gets the bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on 8.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Count it.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Rockets leading by 14. Here's Thompson driving inside.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Traore. Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Traore can't hit.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Back to Thompson. Here's Banton. Thompson looking for an opening. Aldama with the rebound. Celtics trail by 16. Hamilton right side. And it's Pierce in the corner. Misses from short range. And so it's the Houston. With a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy.
Houston 48.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Traore. And that one drops.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Rockets leading by 14. The drive by Thompson. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Allen outside. Thompson in the corner. Back to Allen. From deep. Excellent D there from Pierce. Celtics trailed by 12. Pass to Ayton. Good work there as it goes.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Thompson from long range. And the 3 ball is good. And the Rockets lead by 13.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Pierce in the high post. Ray Allen pulls it in. Rockets leading by 13. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double team?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Houston making a switch here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not be complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. First one falls for him.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Houston leading by 11. And there's the drive. A wide open look for Durant. Drills the 3-pointer.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
It's Durant on the wing. Here's Demon. Doncic with the steal. For the finish. Unable to finish the break. Close the dunk. Now Adebayo. That one misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Vanderbilt.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2, Jared Vanderbilt.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Houston leading by 14. Here's Demon. Here's Durant. Here's Demon. Buries the jumper.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Mitchell outside. Doncic fires. The 20-foot jumper. Good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now Mitchell. And stolen by Thompson.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
They really had it going, guys. The offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Pass to Pritchard. Down he goes for three.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Now Thompson. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Oh, the slam dunk.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown, rim protection from Aiden, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pritchard with a wide open look. The three goes down. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Amen Thompson. He's off from three. So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Hey, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both, I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they... I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could bet it. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I already so cold in my blood is. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down for you. Said I put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. No crib talker come through, it's time to break it in. Like my pants size, cause I'm trying breaking it. New condo, say your name at the front. You can stay if you want. It's been one of those nights I ain't had in a minute. It's been a minute. To recreate the feeling. Ooh, yeah. But it's never the same as the first time. But I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? Take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. I'm a dog, I'm a man.
That'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We see it, no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school, I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I can never come in under par, I'm overgalled. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't get your bread. 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Who paid y'all? Couldn't buy me. Hyenas, this is an elephant graveyard. Got them knock me, not me. Is you talking about lost sleep? Who don't rap? Got to tell me you lost sheep. These is off. I give them 1 bars, what needed? You need it in bulk. I'm Costco. Got it jumping. These it's not fleet. Is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos. A bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand can't.
Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analyst Rich. Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Buffkin with the bucket. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Just 5 to shoot. Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Steps back. Brunson with it. Durant covering. Takes it inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside. Here's Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And New York has possession. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. To the inside.
From high-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Houston. Offline with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Dimon. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 6. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From downtown, it's rebounded by Houston. Has to Ware. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Buffkin. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go, the Rockets in transition.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Pass to Bufkin. There's a screen. The kick out to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Ball. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Ware.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The kick to Durant. Outside Adebayo. Right wing. Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. They get the rebound. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Dimon. Now Ware. With the clock winding down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Knicks trail by 10. Now here's Brunson. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Now here's Thompson. To the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the middle. Here's Bufkin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
There's Bufkin. The Rockets pull it in. Porter with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Clean shot by Porter. He gets ahead of the coverage and doesn't hesitate at all.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And the Rockets making a change here. Knicks trail by 8. Now Brunson. To the left wing. Outside Hart. Down low. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
6 on the shot clock. Outside Eason. There's the triple. Duran with the rebound. Knicks trail by 8. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Here's Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Anunoby hit there, but keeps fighting. Just a gritty player on the inside.
Tipped away. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Eason. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, BA. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Dimon. Pass to Easton. 5 to shoot. Timmons, that's good. Timmons got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Brunson with it. Outside Carter. Driving inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. And finished off by Bull.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Ball. Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall.
And Ball throws it down.
Turning on the Jets in transition. Ball, excellent job at getting to the right spots in these situations.
Here's Carter. Launches a 3. Buffkin, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. Robinson with the block. Now here's Porter. Averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Carter. Driving in. They get it back. Here's Robinson. There's the block. Thompson outside. Outside Adebayo. Here's Benton. And here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Porter. Stolen by Carter. Porter with it. Picked up by Ware. 1:33 left in the second quarter. Off target at the rim. To the middle. Robinson with a steal. Here's Carter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Has to Ware. The 3. The shot comes out. New York trailing. On the wing, Porter. To the inside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Has to Ware. And that one is stuffed right through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Buffkin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Buffkin's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball.
Number 7.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Knicks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Porter. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And now a 3-point New York lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Thompson outside. Misses the 3. New York leading by 3. Brunson with it. Picked up by Ware. Pass to Bufkin. Inside. Tipped. Back comes Houston in transition. Duran with a steal.
What the fuck?
Fast break. Here comes New York. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
This nigga dead fucking nigga not It's pissing me off, man.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
The kick out to Adebayo. Hart from long range, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart.
Call the
Those
fucking
are the
foul,
turnovers
dude.
that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Thompson outside with the drop. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Back to Hart. Pass to Bufkin. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Where? That's good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Bufkin. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Now here's Thompson. Over to the wing. Here's Dimon. Here's Ware. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Brunson penetrating to the paint. Stolen by Thompson. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston substitution, number 32. Minute.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Adebayo. For the tie. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Knicks with the lead. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. Hard alley. Thanks a lot. Houston working the ball around. Here's Demon. Here's Bull. Second shot opportunity to the inside. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Duren. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw is good. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Thompson. The kick out to Adebayo. Here's Dimon. Back to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Bull down low. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Carter. Minute 32 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Into the lane. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams making substitutions here. .114 left to play in the third quarter here. Thompson scanning the floor. On target from range. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Ball outside. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and give people quality shots.
And here's Bull. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Durant surveying the D. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Michael Porter.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles. It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here we go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
Left side Carter. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. And they're running. 4 seconds left. And Durant with the big finish.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks.
44. Houston, 40.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And they're pushing it up.
You see the bullshit? Yo, let's just see the bullshit.
Here's Carter. Dunks it
Come back
hard
and
with
dunk, yo,
one
it's the same
hand.
bullshit.
Wow, he makes it look
Like, this is
easy.
some bullshit.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Dimon. And then he throws it down as he goes right over Jalen Duren.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Brunson. Adebayo with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Pass to Dimon. Back to Durant. That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. Left side Brunson. Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
The kick out to Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Houston working the ball around. Here's Dimon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dimon's got 4 points this quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. New York leading by 4. Here's Buffkin. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Here's Durant. Pass to Bowl. Second chance effort. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Clock is at 3. And that one's good. Thompson.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Down low. Carter. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The free ball is down.
Huge points from Durant. He lives for these spots.
Oh, he can't get the layup. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson outside. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. A thunderous two-hander with authority. Now Hart. Outside Anunoby. Puts up the tray. Money from 3.
Oh, important points from Anunoby, and his team needed that. Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
That's what they needed from him, unaffected by the pressure.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. He takes it in. Flushes it down with both hands.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Outside Durant. It's stolen. Carter with it. Picked up by Ware.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Rockets trail by 5. Thompson outside. Now Durant fires the 3.